Hello, it's Jennifer Ryan here of Celtic Knot Crochet. It's nice to be joining you today. A happy Friday. Yay! How many of you are glad that it's Friday? I am. So, hello. Welcome to Annie's Facebook page. I have a fun stitch to share with you today. So just sit back, relax. Maybe you'll learn something new. I'm Jennifer Ryan of Celtic Knot Crochet, and today you'll see 3 different stitch variations on the half double crochet. Half double crochet is one of my favorite stitches, and you can do so much with it. So if you're just joining us, I'm Jennifer Ryan of Celtic Knot Crochet, and I'd love for you to say hi in the chat or in the comments below. Just say hello and where you're watching from. I always love to see where everyone tunes in from around the world. Are you in the middle of your workday, or are you at home with a crochet project on your lap? Or is it late in the evening and your Friday is almost over? So where I am in New England in the US. It's starting to look like spring here, and it is the middle of the day. So I haven't had lunch yet, and the sun is shining right now. I have a few flowers coming up in my garden, but it's still pretty cold at night. So spring takes a little while by me. So last time, I'm Jennifer Ryan, and I welcome you to Annie's page today. Make sure to say hi in the chat below, and even if you're watching the replay, just say hi and where you're watching from. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a stitch that is found in a design I recently created called Wisp of Spring Mug Rugs. So I'll show you, there are 3 of them. So here's one in a pretty silvery gray color. You could see the stitch definition on that. We will be doing a pattern giveaway, so make sure you stay tuned to figure out how to enter. Then here's another one in a pretty soft white. You could see a different stitch pattern. And lastly, there's a peach one here. And some of them look different on the front and the back, and some look the same. So these are called mug rugs. They can be used as dishcloths or as washcloths, spa cloths if you like, or you can have them on your table to cushion it and protect it from your hot drink or your cold drink. You can find these mug rug patterns in a brand new issue. It's a special issue put out by Annie's called Quick One Skein Crochet, and there are more than 50 great patterns inside. You could see, look at this cute elephant here, and some beautiful thread projects and some really creative accessories. So you'll find this amongst a whole bunch of other patterns inside. If you'd like to win this issue, all you have to do is answer this question in the chat below. And again, if you're watching this on Instagram or on YouTube, just write it in the comments, write your answer, and you'll be entered to win one of these issues. I think let's do it till next Tuesday, whatever that date is. I think that's March 29th. The giveaway will end, and I'll pick someone, and I'll either email you or I'll Facebook message you. So the question is, which one of these 3 mug rugs do you like the best? Do you like the gray one? And I'm going to show them close up when I turn my camera later too. Do you like the white one? Or do you like the peach one? All you have to do is write in the chat below which one is your favorite. The peach one is my favorite. And you could say why if you like, but you don't have to. So that's how you enter the giveaway, and we'll pick 1 or 2 people to receive a digital copy of this issue, and you'll get it as an instant PDF download, and you'll always have it. You can look it up, enlarge the photos, enlarge the font, do all kinds of stuff when it's digital on your laptop or on your phone. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was the yarn that I used for this project. So this yarn is by Premier Yarns. I'm going to show you the label. I know it's backwards for now, but I'll show you later. And what I thought was really interesting when I read the label is that it's 85% recycled cotton. So I love that. It saves a lot of water. It says 6,000 liters of water for every 300-gram ball. So I use this in these 3 pretty colors, and it's really nice and soft. And you can buy Premier Yarns cotton on Annie's website. There might be a link in the description below. I don't know if they have the recycled cotton, but they definitely have a cotton with so many pretty colors that you can find there. Now, the 3 different mug rugs have different variations of the half double crochet stitch, which I was saying right at the beginning. So this one here, you can see some lines in it, and it's very easy to do that. So that's one version, and then you could also add some fun fringe. This one here has a scalloping kind of stitch where you put a lot in one stitch. And then this is the one I'm going to show you how to do. This one, it is half double crochet. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's a really simple technique you can do to create this look. Super easy. So let's get to that. I'm going to move some of these things over, and I'm going to adjust my camera and turn it so you can see what my hands are doing. So bear with me. You're going to see my ceiling for a minute or a couple seconds. Hopefully this is nice and tight. Let me just adjust it a little bit more, like so. Okay, I think you can see now. So here again is the yarn label, Premier Home by Premier Yarns, and it's recycled cotton. And here again are the different variations of the mug rug. There's one with lines, one with scallops, and this one right here. So to show you how to do this, you need to understand crochet stitches. So if you look carefully, and if you've been crocheting for a while, you know this. You can see that there are loops at the top of each stitch. So if we use this needle here, I'll take my hook out for a second. Let it focus. Come on. So normally you insert your hook under both of those loops, right? When you're working in, you would insert your hook like this. But for this actual stitch, you're going to alternate putting your hook through the front loop and then through the back loop. And then you would put your hook through the front loop and then through the back loop. And you would do a regular half double crochet. I'm going to move these out of the way. I think it's making it hard to focus. So let me just review with you how to do the basic half double crochet. You yarn over, and if you were going to do a regular half double crochet, you put your hook under both loops, yarn over, pull through that stitch, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all three. That's a regular half double crochet. But for this stitch, we're going to alternate, and we're going to go in the back loop first. So you yarn over, and now I'm going to put my hook through that center of those two loops and insert it under the back loop. Yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through all three. So I just did the back loop here. Now the next stitch I'm going to do the front loop. Yarn over, put my hook under that front loop only, yarn over, pull through the stitch, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. I'll do that again, and that's all you do for this stitch across the row. Yarn over, hook right through the center of the stitch, so you pick up that back loop like that. Yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now I go through the front, yarn over, hook through the front loop, yarn over, pull through, 3 on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And then you go all the way across until you have 1 stitch left, and you just do 1 more in the back loop. And when you get to the end, you want to chain 2, and you repeat the whole thing all the way across. And if you look here with this larger yarn, do you see how they're popping out? So this stitch gives some great texture without really trying hard. As long as you can see the front and the back loops, you can make a lot of really neat texture. So at the beginning of the row, you would do the same thing. Half double crochet in the back loop, then half double crochet in the front loop. And I would continue that for every row. It's a 1 row repeat. Type in the chat if you like a 1 row repeat, or send up some likes and some hearts. A lot of us like 1 row repeat projects because we can do those when we're watching TV or having a conversation and we don't get lost, right? So I like to have some simple projects in my bag, and this is one of them. So that's a variation on the half double crochet. So this is what it looks like with thick yarn, but if you were to use the thinner cotton yarn, you can see how it gives all those different lines. By going in the back loop, then you have a line on the front, and then when you go in the front loop, the line is now going to be on the back. So you have a bunch of dashes across your work that give it a really neat look, I think. And here's the scallop one. So all the variations are explained in detail in the pattern. I just showed you one today, but you could see all 3 here. And with the 3 different colors and the 3 different stitches, you can make all different kinds of combinations. So I'm going to turn my camera back around. There we go. So, did you learn something new? Have you ever done the alternating front loop and back loop with half double crochet? If so, write it in the chat, or if it's brand new to you. And of course, you can do this with any stitch. You can alternate back loop and front loop across a row using any one of your basic stitches, and you'll get a similar effect, just your stitches will be a different height. So thanks for joining today. Remember to write in the chat which mug rug is your favorite, the silver, the white, or the peach, and you'll be entered to win the special issue Quick One Skein Crochet projects, over 50 patterns inside this great special issue. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a great Friday, and maybe you'll try this new stitch this weekend. Maybe you have a project in your head that you've been thinking about and you weren't sure which stitch to use. try this one. It's a great stitch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!